Hello and welcome back to Second Take Movies, the podcast where we give movies a second look, second chance, second take, if you will. I'm your host, Preston Jenkinson, and joining me as always is my co-host, Jake Twido.
God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
Yeah, all right. Yeah, what up, bro?
What's going on? What's happening? What's
Just over here solving mysteries and doing cocaine.
Yep.
Not enough cocaine usage in this movie.
Well, no, he preferred embalming fluid. That's what that was.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
Cocaine at the time was for
that was used as
eye
medicine
surgery.
at the time.
It was anesthetic for I think eye surgery specifically.
Yeah. It was used to keep people awake. Was Robert Downey Jr. the best choice for Sherlock? Is the first question I have.
I mean, all right, here's my whole deal with this movie. The first time I watched it, I went, this is the best Sherlock I've ever seen. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the BBC series, and I went, okay.
My problem with that series, with Benedict Cumberbatch, don't put it in the present day.
Yeah, it's hard to compare because of that.
Sherlock Holmes does not work in the present day.
I
feel.
But Robert Downey Jr., I mean, like, he was good.
He's good in, like, he is, like, objectively, he is good in this.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he's the best. And it's a good movie.
Yeah, but, yeah. And at the end of the day, it is a good movie.
But I do like, what's his face?
Mark Strong, Jude Law.
Jude Law as Watson.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of like anyone that's actually got the British dialect.
Yeah, that's real prim and proper. And
Colin Farrell was supposed to be Watson.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like he would make a good Sherlock.
I do too. Sam Worthington was also supposed to be Watson. It's like Robert Downey Jr. is the only one they considered for this.
Well, the only reason Sam Worthington was considered for anything at this time was because Avatar had just come out.
Yeah, so he is the guy at this point.
He was like, this is when this was around the time he did the Clash of the Titans movies.
Whoa, those are good.
They're not. Just bad.
So bad.
The story of Detective Sherlock Holmes, and his stalwart partner Watson engage in a battle of wits and brawn with a nemesis whose plot is a threat to all of England.
Yeah, okay.
Mark Strong is like the bad guy.
He's perfect. He's great.
And Rachel McAdams makes an appearance.
She's great too, but I have the same problem I have with Robert Downey Jr. as I have with her. I don't believe her.
Yeah, Americans doing British accents is like,
it's not always the best.
Yeah. Because hers slips, I feel like, a lot.
It does.
Like, she's solid in everything she does. Like, she's great.
Yeah, I love her. She's a fantastic actress. She's up there.
But, like, I did notice, like, the accent would slip every once in a while.
Yeah, she's my wife. What?
As his wife sits downstairs somewhere.
Is that a gun?
The positive review, Todd McCarthy of Variety. Richie has never worked on a scale anything approaching this before, and while some of the directorial affectations are distracting, he keeps the action humming.
Yeah, this was his first, like, grand scale movie.
Mm.
To me, this is when his downfall started some.
It still feels like one of his movies, though.
It does. Yeah, this one and the next Sherlock both do.
Yeah.
And Man from U.N.C.L.E. does too.
Oh, yeah.
But then King Arthur hits.
I
don't know. Actually, I know I'm second guessing myself. Well, I know Aladdin hits after that.
I'm a big apologist for that King Arthur movie. I don't
We
think
did.
it's all bad.
It wasn't that bad, but The Gentleman came out, and that was magic.
That's great.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome. The series on
So
Netflix
good.
is also really good.
Yeah.
The negative review from Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune. It's a serious drag to see how Richie has turned Holmes and Dr. Watson into a couple of garden variety thugs. I don't know where you get that, but
I mean, I could see if you're like a Sherlock Holmes, it's any big literature thing that has a lot of history. People are just gonna be ticked because you changed it. So I'm like,
if you're like a Sherlock Holmes purist and
yeah. So I get, I get it.
A character's name gets changed or whatever.
So dumb.
Sherlock Holmes is in this movie kind of characterized as like a neurotic, embalming fluid loving kind of drug addict, but
Yeah, he's baked.
and a touch of the tism, I would say. He got touched by the tism.
It hit him hard. Does this movie start with him immediately on the sacrifice scene?
Oh yeah, it starts like in the middle of a case.
But then it's awesome, dude. You get the first action scene right away of the I deflect to the left, and that whole like
which
that plays out so good.
That whole like slow motion thing and dialogue. That's Guy Ritchie. Like
yeah, that's him.
The quick talking, quick thinking. That's straight Guy Ritchie stuff. Which can sometimes be good and sometimes be bad.
Yeah, it can be pretty hard to follow at times. Of just it's stylized for stylized reasons.
Yeah. But this is to like preview his like ability to like examine a situation and predict what's going to happen and what he's going to do, and then he eventually, because the movie's called Sherlock Holmes, he accomplishes that. Takes down a couple of thugs in this little ritual sacrifice. They encounter Mark Strong, who is playing Lord Blackwood.
That guy needs to be in more stuff, man.
Well, he always plays a bad guy.
He does, except for Rock and Rolla. He's a baller in that sucker.
It's true, yeah.
But God, he's so good. Just I wish he got better movies.
Yeah. He's performing a ritual sacrifice on a young woman, and he's already killed like 4 or 5 up to this point. But Sherlock Holmes is caught up to him, and they take out everybody, and he stops the girl from killing herself, and then Watson goes up to he says something to Watson, and he runs up to him, but Sherlock, of course, has spotted like this glass spike that Lord, is it Blackwood? Is that the name?
Yeah, Blackwood.
Blackwood is holding, and then Lestrade comes in and makes the arrest as usual.
Lestrade, what a scrub.
Spectre Lestrade.
So we get a time skip.
Time jump.
Watson's engaged. Their partnership's done. He's moving out.
And Sherlock can't deal with it.
Yeah, dude is struggling.
Because he's got to touch the tism and he don't want nothing to change.
Nothing better change, baby. Ain't nothing better change.
Yeah. There's a strain in the relationship because Holmes hasn't met
Mary.
The fiance
Mary Morstan
yet. Hasn't met her yet. Watson keeps trying to get him to do that, and Holmes he's kind of introduced again by like he's trying to come up with a suppressor for a firearm, and it's just not working.
It's so funny, like
yeah,
the weird. I don't know, the weird weaves of Sherlock Holmes is the guy that's going to invent this, or he's going to.
Yeah, I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that in movies.
I do. Like, almost like the same thing with last week's problem of...
I've developed something called a parachute.
Oh, it's nifty!
Like, and in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I've invented the car.
Oh, I just had that entire chase scene of them in Venice go through my
God, it's
brain.
a terrible, awful movie that I never want to see again.
I'm going to drive a car and slap a
Gonna
woman in
drive
the
a
face to
car.
put her in her place.
Not only am I drive a car in the 1800s, it's going to be through Venice, famously for no streets.
The streets are so wide,
No streets.
but you can slap a broad in them.
That's true.
That's what he said, not me. Okay.
Yep. I hit my wife with an open hand, not a closed fist.
Holmes, Blackwood calls Holmes in. He's about to get hanged.
Yeah, he about to
And
get hanged.
Yeah, and instead he tells him, "Here's my evil plot."
He's got a guard freaking out in front of his cell. Spoiler alert, he paid that guard.
Yeah.
Everybody's scared of Blackwood because they don't know what he's capable of. So Watson is going to be the physician at the execution to make sure he's dead from being hanged. And
he's pronounced dead. He's hung.
Pronounced dead. They put him in the thing, and Holmes and Watson go out to dinner to meet Mary, and he does his little deduction thing and figures out that she's been engaged before.
Yeah.
And tries
hurt
to
some feelings. Look at him.
Tries to reveal it like, oh, she hasn't told. This is what she hasn't told you, Watson. Look at what I did. And it's like, well, he died, and she told me, so you're not as far ahead as you think, you fucking prick.
You dummy.
You big dummy. He gets wine thrown on him. Still eats, which, yeah, of course.
That was the best. I love that. Just, you got embarrassed. Like, that level of, I'm going to eat my food still. I don't care.
I got a steak coming. I don't care.
No, I'm paying for this.
But the next day, or whenever, Lord Blackwood is seen rising from the grave after it was busted open, and he comes out. And Holmes and Watson arrive on the scene.
Is that a restaurant where he meets Irene Adler, too?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember. She goes and visits him before that, right?
I think so, yeah. She shows up in his apartment.
Yeah, and he needs to find the missing man of Luke. Reed or something. Not him, Luke.
The ginger midget, as they call him.
Yeah. Sorry.
John Mulaney has a great joke. He was a writer on an award show, and they told him he couldn't say midget. Because he's like, if you say midget, we'll have like a riot outside of the studio. He's like, you promise? And he's like, he's like, calling someone a midget is like calling someone else the N-word. He's like, no, it's not. You know how? You're actually saying the word midget.
You didn't say the M-word. I used to work at a place I used to work, the CFO. We got a new CFO, and he was a very, very short, red-headed man who he was nice, but I fundamentally disagreed with a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And I used to call him the GM, and he was like, general manager, I love it. I'm like, it's the general midget, sir.
General midget, sir.
Yeah. My last day of working there, I revealed that. Felt great.
I would love to do something like that. That's awesome. But Reardon is a little fella that comes up with all kind of explosives and liquids and glues and
magic
whatnot. Because while Holmes is looking around the tomb, he takes a little, he sees something and he picks it up and kind of tastes something that was on the tomb. And I don't know how they get to his little workshop, but they find it.
I think there's some kind of substance that could only exist wherever that shop is.
Yeah.
Like on the shoes or something.
Because this guy worked on all kind of like little paralytics and explosive stuff. And
can we just say, not use the L word with that? Can we just say he worked on explosives? I know he was a midget, but let's not call them little things, okay? Okay.
Believe the term is little people.
That's the dumbest thing I've said all day. I'll just go ahead and acknowledge it.
Yep.
Yeah, they found his whole thing. But didn't he gets kidnapped after that, doesn't he?
Who?
Sherlock, or taken to the
No, they get in a
magical
fight.
fraternity.
No, they get in a fight with that
Yeah,
big dude.
the big big man, big
It's
papa.
a fight that kind of goes on a little bit too, a chase and a fight that goes on a little bit too long.
Yep.
Because he chases him down to the boatyard and he's got some kind of little electrical rod thing that he keeps shocking him with, and that's when he gets arrested.
I don't think he gets arrested yet. I think he goes home and gets abducted.
No, because he gets arrested, Lestrade gets him out of jail, and then he gets put in a carriage and sent to those guys.
Not yet. Because he has to get charged with. Well, who did he kill? Or who did he kill?
I think they tried to charge him with the death of Reardon.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry, my notes are garbage here.
Because at some point he gets arrested and is sitting in jail, and because there's that scene where he's like telling jokes to all the prisoners, and Lestrade picks him up out of jail, and then he gets put in a carriage.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm mixing two things. Yes, he gets in the carriage. I'm thinking about when he. Yeah, go ahead. I'm skipping ahead in my brain.
Yeah, that's later on when they try to after he's talked to these rich folks.
Yep.
He gets brought to some lord, some
Sir Thomas Rotherham,
who belongs to the order of the
Buttholes, Phoenix,
something to do with the ox, or some kind of magic society. I
know it's the Temple of the Four Orders.
Temple of the Four Orders. There you go.
Yeah.
They believe in magic, and they think it's gonna. They use magic to kind of guide the world in the right direction. Their fear is that Blackwood is he's an evil man who just wants to control the world. But Sherlock, with a little stretch of the imagination, figures out that Rockwood is this guy's son.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah. He was conceived in one of their rituals, which probably involved human sacrifice. And I guess, I don't know how this guy became a lord if he's like an illegitimate kid, but, shit happens.
He probably found out someone was on a list and didn't want to tell people.
I guess.
How did he? Yeah, that's a good point.
It's never explained, I don't think.
I guess I'm assuming he's an illegitimate kid, so
yeah,
maybe he's put there of if you.
Usually you get like a lord kind of title by birthright, and
yeah,
not a lot of people knew that was his son. But
I was looking to see if there's anything online, but there's not.
Yeah. He proves that he's a detective, and they what do they get him to do? Because they want to hire him, and they want him to.
They want him to stop Blackwood.
Yes, that's their big.
So they depart, but the Rotherham guy goes and takes a bath that night, and that's when he meets his untimely Tom.
He drowned.
Yeah, as the kids say, he unalived.
Yeah, God. Fucking kindergarten.
I love it, dude.
I hate it. God. Anyway. The second, because there's three people, like there's this little ritual where three people have to die. The three heads of something have to die.
Yeah.
And the first one was Blackwood's dad. The second one is the other guy in the room with the mustache, who's older. He gets caught on fire at one of their meetings, just all of a sudden, because Blackwood takes over this order by killing the two heads, essentially.
Yeah. The U.S. ambassador is Standish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and so the evil plan of Blackwood is we're going to kill a lot of members of Parliament, and if you're on my side, you won't die.
Yeah, sneakily because they did a pass the old wine around the ritual. And
so, meanwhile, Sherlock and Watson I don't know where they end up.
Sherlock goes and gets really plastered and high to trying to understand the other side of the world. But he works through all the stuff you just said.
Like the
but at the same time, the guy that's remaining, Lord Coward, has told everyone that Sherlock killed.
That's what it is.
Him, and so then he's a wanted man.
And then they go somewhere where an explosion goes off because Watson ends up in the hospital.
Yeah, that was before then. Who are they trying to find then?
That's right. Because Watson shows up in a cast in a sling in that scene. That's right. Okay. I don't know. I can't remember what that was. It was the Ginger Midget shop. They blew it up.
That's it. That's what happens there because there's so many explosives.
Because spoiler alert, this Ginger Midget has made all this stuff for Blackwood to deceive people to think that he's magic.
A lot of good theater tricks.
So Holmes goes to what's his face? The young the guy that's helping Blackwood. He gets arrested. It ends up in that guy's house or office or.
It's God, dude, why am I blanking? So it's Coward, Lord Coward. Yeah,
he gets arrested and is brought to Lord Coward. And of course, Holmes already knows. Like he's like, So he starts to close all these the fireplaces, and smoke starts to fill the room. And
I love that scene. That was awesome.
Gets out the cuffs
because he's slipped the key. Lestrade gives it. I was like, oh, that's perfect. I forgot about that little tidbit of he's in on it. Actually,
he's actually worth something.
Yeah.
And so they have like, I'm so clever. Oh no, I'm so clever. I'm the evil guy, but I'm the clever detective. Jumps out the window. But they figure out that the final thing is that Blackwood is going to poison and kill Parliament with this smoke that, or this chemical that comes out of this bomb, essentially. That's the best way to put it. When these two chemicals mix, they get into the atmosphere and they go up into Parliament, and it's activated by radio waves. Ooh, the new thing. Electromagnetic waves or whatever. He's got a little remote. So Irene Adler, Sherlock Holmes, and Watson all go beneath Parliament, and they find this little device. And it's like protected where they can't really...
welded the thing in.
Welded in, and they can't stop the device from going off. So they figure out that they put a little gunpowder on the top and the bottom and kind of pop the two little chemical things off. And meanwhile, Blackwood has trapped Parliament in there and goes to set it off, and nothing happens. And then he just runs off.
That's such a fun scene of him standing there and just going,
oh, shit.
I was like, oh, this is a good comedy all of a sudden.
Yeah. We have a big fight at the end with... Because Irene Adler this whole time, she's been working for somebody. And what they've wanted is these two chemicals that you need to mix together, and something happens. And... she never really says who she works for. Spoiler alert, it's Moriarty, of course.
Moriarty.
And then, it's the end of a Sherlock Holmes movie. He confronts the villain and explains the entire plan, which is basically just an explanation for the audience because the villain knows.
Yeah. This happened. Oh.
Yeah. He drowned his dad with some kind of paralytic that would react with copper.
Yeah.
Because he was in a copper bathtub, and that's how he killed his dad. The guy that
flamed the guy up with the weird explosive liquid
chemical that you couldn't really smell, and you could mistake it for water. And they messed with his guns because they knew he would try to pull it and kill him. So that's how he combusted into flames. And all those people that took an oath to Blackwood that was in that meeting that are members of Parliament, that was like an antidote for whatever.
Yep.
Thing, so it would make them think that, oh, I believe in Blackwood and I'm not dead. Look at me. Blackwood gets hung by some chains.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty boring fight.
It is. Take place on top of a newly almost built suspension bridge. It was kind of
But don't worry, all's well. We're all safe.
That's right. Irene Adler's okay. She's off to who knows what.
Somewhere. You do get the Watson comes back to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Is everything gonna be okay? But then you also find out that the real buildup of Moriarty planned all this, actually. Like you said, it's just like, oh, great, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Moriarty just wanted that little canister that he had that was like some kind of poison gas or whatever. He wanted that. There's a crow that flies around in this movie too. I don't know what that's supposed to be. He shows up when somebody dies.
I think that's all it's supposed to be. Just trying to make it look like it's actually of the occult.
Blackwood is supposed to be like Blackwood watching through the crow or whatever.
I thought the same thing, and then I went, oh yeah, there's nothing to it. It's just
he's the crow.
There. Yeah. I'm the crow.
That's Sherlock Holmes from 2009.
Like a 7.3.
Yeah, it's like 7.5.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I mean, I love Guy Ritchie. I love the good ones.
Downey was coming off of Iron Man and Tropic Thunder. He was on a roll.
Tropic Thunder. Yeah, but I can't remember this one. I remember very well. I don't remember next week's hardly worth anything.
I saw the next movie at a midnight premiere in college.
I think I did too, and that's probably why I don't remember it worth crap.
And that's the last time I saw it.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting next week to see.
I do know the guy from Slow Mo Guys, Gavin Free, filmed the slow mo stuff for the second
scene,
one.
I've seen that scene where they run through the woods. That scene,
that's
awesome.
Rad. Such a good scene.
Yeah. But now we move on to what we watching, we playing, we reading, what we doing, what's happening.
Playing Mario Tennis came out. I'm still playing that.
Okay.
I watched All of Paradise. That's out.
Nice.
Didn't plan on doing that, but I did.
I haven't seen the third episode of the new season yet. I've watched the first 2 episodes.
It's very interesting. I kind of hate there's only 8 episodes because I don't know. There's a lot.
Well, I think that's why they released 3 episodes. So they only got 5 weeks left, but
I don't think I really haven't been doing crap anything else.
New Mortal Kombat trailer came out today.
Looks great. I'm so excited.
I'm down.
It's getting better and better every one I see. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be okay.
It's what the first movie should have been.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to create the new character like that.
I don't need a POV character. Everybody that's gonna watch a Mortal Kombat movie knows who these characters are. We don't need a new character as like an audience POV. But anyway,
now we just need to have the new Street Fighter trailer to come out on top of it.
It's coming out in May too. That's like the Mortal Kombat movie's coming out in May. I was shocked at that. It was originally scheduled to June, but
I thought it was even October because I saw it and went, "Ooh, that's next year." I thought it was next year. No, it's around the corner.
Yep. Well, it was originally supposed to come out in October of last year, and then it got bumped to June of this year. But now they've moved it up to May. So I don't. They moved a date every time they release a trailer. So
I don't know. It's going to be good.
Mandalorian and Grogu trailer looks
pretty good. Yeah. I'm excited for it to end. So
yeah,
hopefully, and do yourself a favor, kill it there.
Well, I think this movie is like if this doesn't do well, then they won't do like the Ahsoka, Mandalorian, all that movie.
Yeah.
So this one kind of needs to do well, but who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there's a movie that came out on Prime today called The Bluffs or The Bluff. Carl Urban plays a pirate.
That's what I was going to ask. Was it Carl Urban? Yeah, I want to watch this. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to watch that tonight. Like I said, I've caught up on 2 episodes of the new season of Paradise. I feel like the bunker stuff is way more interesting, but
yeah, that's my only complaint is
you kind of did all you could do with that last season. I feel so maybe branching out and then coming back to the bunker will be good. We'll see.
I won't say anything yet.
Okay. New Monarch season comes out on Friday.
It's going to be a bit before I watch it because I'm holding all my Apple watchings for a good time.
Yeah,
but it looks good.
Yeah. What's out? What else? Still playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Going through that.
I need to pick it up.
No.
I know I'll be sucked in the second I play it though.
Yeah. Well, next week we're doing Game of Shadows, is what it's called.
Yeah, I love Shadows and I love games.
Love games, love Shadows. Got Moriarty. Classic Sherlock Holmes.
Who is Moriarty? Why am I drawing a blank? Is it who plays him? I can't even remember.
Hold.
It's Jared Harris.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was someone else, but that's who it is.
He was recently in Morbius.
Oh, he was in that.
Yeah. He was in The Crown, but I feel like every British actor was in The Crown.
Yeah. He's in Chernobyl. I don't know if you watched that show at all.
Yes. I tried to watch that show. I couldn't get into it.
It's tough. You got to be a different kind of nerd.
Yeah.
A bad one.
It's tough to watch that. But if you have a suggestion for a movie we should do, you can send that to secondtakemoviespod@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram. You can subscribe to the YouTube, leave comments, reviews, wherever. Jake, do you have any final words for the people before we leave?
Nah,
Nah.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week for Sherlock Holmes and a Game of Shadows.